Hi everybody, it's Julie. I just wanted to show you, this was packaging from 49 and Market. And for the Vintage Artistry Nature's Steady Spiral Notebook set, I had bought it. And this was the back packaging. Now down here is the UPC and something else. And so I have put a pocket over it. I've added my holes, and it is now ready to go into my journal. I still have this that I'm gonna see about turning it into something as well. But I really like the way this turned out. Now, one of the things I have been doing is I've been adding these lotto numbers. I like to have ABCs and 1, 2, 3. So alphabet and numbers in my little golden books. So we're going to go ahead and add this little bit of washi down here, right across the top of this pocket. And this is just a washi that I had in my stash. I think it might be a Tim Holtz washi. I'm not sure. But there we go. And I think this is a good addition for my little golden book. And so yeah, so that gives me another page. And I'm thinking possibly might do like a belly band across here, because I don't have a belly band so far, but I want to wait until I'm adding my things in. So let's go ahead and find a spot for this. So this one is kind of fun with some, how about here? I think we'll put it here. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to go get the pages that I want to use. Oh, I have another thing I wanted to add. And I have this that says the flowers in the field. Look at the flowers in the field. Even King Solomon, dressed in his most regal garb, was not as lovely. And I thought if we put this in as a top tuck, we can put something in here and use this, okay? And still be able to see the adorable hands and feet of the little one on this page. Okay. There we go. Okay, I love it. Top tuck. Okay. The next thing that I have as far as a page, I have this. Okay, so this is from the end leaf from the book. Okay. And then I have some music that is Open My Eyes. And I thought that I could go ahead and use that. Okay, so we're going to turn this over. I'm going to go ahead and put some glue right here, and that will hold this down once I figure out where I want it to go. I'm holding it up so I can see in the light. Okay. And I think with this I get all the words. Okay. Okay, so now we'll come in and we'll add glue along here and glue along here, and down this side and across. Okay. Then we'll come down here. Bring glue all the way down and across and down. Whoop. Okay. And that should get us in there. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this side in. It's going to become a little bit of a flip. Well, it's going to become a flip. Okay. Okay. So there's that. Then we're going to come back and cut across here. Flip it over. Come across. And it will come over to this side. And come across. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take the open my eyes part and the part, okay, I'm going to cut right along here. So this is how I like to use ephemera. It's like if I can put it in, oh. Okay. And then this has all that information and stuff on it. I will put that in my scrap box because that's the kind of thing I like to keep. Okay. Let's come over here. We'll put this on. Okay, we're going to go up to the edge because it's going to go a little over the edge, which is okay. Okay, we're going to bring it up here, line it up all the way down. Okay, so that goes like that. Let's go ahead and trim the edge here. Okay, these can go in the trash. And so what we have is we have a music page, and then we have this. Okay, now I've been playing with some things over here, and I had this bookmark. I found it in some stuff, and I was like, well, what if we put this on here? Will the I have one of, oh, it's a little big. But it will. Okay, maybe not on here. Maybe, where's that other page? Oh, we put it in. Okay, let's find that other page. Okay. So, if we put, how about if we put this either on the inside? You'll still be able to use the whole pocket. I think we'll put it towards the outside. Okay, so I'm going to use my double-sided tape I'm going to set this aside for right now so I don't accidentally end up with stuff on that. Double-sided tape is up here. So this is from my tea. I want to make sure, and I've cut a little slit in the front. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go like that. That will hold the back down. Okay, this will hold the bottom. Okay. Okay, so this is going to give us a pocket. We'll just pull these off all the way around. We'll be able to put this on there. Okay, now we could put something behind there just for fun. Just for fun. How about a little heart? I'm looking to see if we have, our buttons are not pretty. Yeah, I'm going to put that heart behind there. I haven't done that before. I've thought of it, but usually after I've put this down. Okay, so when you go ahead and put the bookmark in, when you take it out, you still have something pretty there. Okay, so yeah, I like this. This is extra that I had made, and you've got a place that you can write on the back of it, and the tea bag is holding it really well. So yeah, I like that. I think that's a fun addition. So now we'll go ahead and bring out the cinch and go ahead and do this page. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go back. Under the rain. Okay, we could put it there. A small voice. Okay, I'm going to put it here. Okay. There we go. And that'll fold out. Like I said, I was thinking about putting it on there, but I think that this would just be too flimsy. We do have some other things coming up that we might be able to use. We could possibly use something like this. Yeah, this is big enough it could go on like that. I could put this in with my mushroom stuff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it with my mushroom stuff. Yeah, so again, we'll be adding some goodies like this to some of the edges. And yeah, I'm excited. Okay. I still have this. So still thinking where to put it. I like it. I do have, this was the kit for, well, part of the emerald kit. And so I'll have these hearts that I'll be able to use. I have these cards. Just going through to see what I have that will match. I don't think I want to use the red in here, so I'm going to take those out and put them with my other red ones. Okay, the X, the red tickets I won't be using today. This I can use. This is the right colors. I don't think I need the French fries in here. I've got 17 oranges. Okay. And stars. Okay, and the bag. Okay, I think I'll, yeah, put these over here. Okay. There we go. I'll put that in there. And we also had this little paper clip. Okay. I'll add that. I still have places that I need to add things. There we go. Make it like it's a pocket. Okay, well, then we're going to be able to go through with our hearts and do things. You know, add like 3 in a row. Boom, boom, boom. And I probably have more of those. But that's my next thing. I still need to finger paint. If you haven't seen me finger paint yet, I haven't. I'm still haven't done it. Okay. Yeah, so I'm really liking this. So I need to make some pages with Dear Julie Julie Digitals to get those requirements out of the way. And so let me go get those and I'll be back. Okay, so I have printed some Dear Julie Julie Digitals on the backs of some pages and on the front. It was not on purpose, but it actually turned out really cool. This is Hollyhocks and Daisies. It's an eco-dyed kit. Really, really beautiful. It's available in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop. I think it's really fun that we've got this clothesline here. I'm going to want the daisies, but I really wanted this clothesline. So I may have to play with this a little bit. So there's that. So that is the Dear Julie Julie digital full page. We'll cut, and then we'll be able to use the other part for tags and things. So this is another page from it, and this has been printed on this. So all I need to do is cut down this page, figure out what part of it I want to use. I may go ahead and make like a tuck on the other side, and that will use that whole page. Remember, we needed to use 12 Dear Julie Julie digital pages. Here's a side-by-side page. This is from the Far Away. It's called Far Away Kit, and this was a side-by-side page. And I've printed on this, and I thought it would be fun to put in there where they're having tea. And then we have this, again, this is from the Far Away Kit. And we have that. So I was printing it on papers that I had that already have cool backgrounds. This one with the dots. And we've got our 2 cat pages. So cat pages, it's Cat's favorite page that I make, so we call it the cat page. It's got lines, okay? And I'll be cutting these, and they will go into the journal. Remember, my journal is ring bound. So this is one of a Far Away page. This is not from the kit, though, but it is, because the kit, I did side-by-side pages. But I've got this one, and it's on a lacy page. And then we have the Sunny End Leaf. There's a whole kit of this. When you print the different pages, they will be smaller, they will be bigger. It's really fun. It's got all the things. Now this is where I had a page with clouds, and I printed, this was supposed to go on the back, and I accidentally printed Mama's quilt on the top. So just have to figure out how I'm going to use this page. But that gives me 2 Dear Julie Julie digital pages. And then on this one, I accidentally printed the Far Away eco-dyed backgrounds, okay? So you can see there's one of the daisies right there, and there's some of the leaves, and it's a musical page. So the musical page was a craft paper musical page, and I accidentally printed this on top, and then we've got this on the back with the dots, okay? And then I have an extra one. This is going in the bird journal. Okay, so that gives me how many pages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Dear Julie Julie digital pages. I know I've used at least 3 already in the journal, so that will be great. Okay, so I'm going to want to get out my cutter and my I'm going to want a page from out of here. I'm loving the way this is going. What do you guys think so far? So let's go ahead. We've been using this page. So this will be right after the library card insert page and before the star. I love how this turned out. Have you been following along? I'm also going to probably do something with this. We have a new Patreon, and this was her welcome gift. And so I may go ahead and use that for something. Okay, but here I need pages. Okay, so this is our green. And okay, so if we come over here, I think we're gonna want to go up. We do have quite the flip, but that might be fun. I think we'll do quite the flip. Okay, so let's go ahead and take the white edges off the 2 sides. I'm going to go ahead and put my pieces over there. So I think also with these pages, we are going to then be have enough pages in the journal that I don't have to make a page just to have a page. Okay, so the daisies are down here. Because I'm like, okay, where do I want to cut? I don't think I want to cut. Well, we could cut a little from down here. Okay, and then come up here. Oh, wow. Didn't need to cut that much. Wow. I'll just cut the white edge off. Okay, so if this is in the journal, okay, we'll go ahead and this is where it flips over. Okay, so I've marked it. I'm gonna make sure it's even along that edge, and that will give me, that'll give me that page. Okay, I love it. Page number 1. Okay, now this is the one that I want it to go in this direction. I want this in it. So let's see. Okay, so we can come all the way down to the bottom. So let's go ahead and we'll cut the bottom. Whoa, whoa, I did that. Bloopers are included. Don't do that. Start at the top so that you have pressure. Okay. Now, got the, okay. Kind of like the bow. Kind of like the bird. Okay, if we go here, we lose this flower, but we can use it in something else. Okay, so we're gonna take off this edge. I'm taking the white edges off is what I'm doing here. Okay. So give you an idea of what we'll have left for a tag. I like that. I think that's going to be good. Okay. And then we'll have this also. Okay. So let's go ahead, put this there. Okay. Put it down. Mark it. Put the mark on the line. Okay, so this is my page. Okay, that's what my other side is. That is cute. I think that's really cute for a golden book. Okay, now this one, we're going to end up with 2 pages. We got to take the sides off, though. Now, you guys, for a few challenges in a row, we did so that I was showing you how you can get your Dear Julie Julie digitals done quickly with the page ideas. So the flip up postcard page, the 6-pack page. Now with the ring binding, I really don't want to do that. So I'm showing you other ways. This is, I'm printed on cardstock and thicker scrapbook paper for what I've been doing here. Okay, now this is going to give me 2 pages. Come here. Okay, so I'll have that page to go in, and I'll have this page. Okay, I have another one like that. So we'll do the same thing for that one. Then I have this one. Let's go ahead and start with the long piece. Okay, so those other ones, I'm also going to need to cut them down because they're going to be a little long for this. Let's go ahead and measure this. Okay, so we'll bring it up to the top and measure, and that way I only have to cut it once. Now you can make little ruffles and different things out of these pieces that are left over, but understanding that, you know, it is what it is as we are. Okay, I'm lined up. Okay, I'm going to just take the edges off this. I think this is a beautiful page. I love that bridge. Okay, so we're going to go with that, and then this is going to flip over. Okay, so it's going to flip over onto this lace page. You'll be able to write on the lace page. Isn't that gorgeous? You see that right next, could be right next to that in there. Okay, so this was a page that I already had. I'm trying to use up paper that I have before I have to start totally decluttering that area. So what I'm doing is I am reorganizing before I get to the point where I have to declutter. Okay, so I'm going to come down a little bit on this one, and then I'll measure. Okay, so we'll go with this, and then we'll measure, figure out where we have to, oh, we're right on. Okay, so we'll just take the sides off this. Now you know what would be cool? When you've got the white side like that, and it's going to be inside the journal a little bit, I like to go ahead and give it a lace edge. Of course, I should have maybe looked to see what we had on the other side. We have circles on the other side. A whole bunch of circles. Okay. Now this side can be a little bigger, because we have more white space, because it's cardstock, so my printer started it late. At least it prints on cardstock. And it doesn't start it a whole like 2 or 3 inches late. It's just a little bit. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut this and cut that. And then move it over a little and cut this line off. Okay, so yeah, and I love it. Okay, so that gives us 2 more pages for the journal. I mean, I know we're going to have enough pages. Okay, so this one is the one with the clouds. I'm going to go ahead and cut the top. It's stuck. I can't get the piece. Okay. And okay, so we're in leaf. I'm going to come in a little bit to make sure that we're good on both. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put this. That might be kind of fun. That might be funner. Funner? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cut the bottom because I'm going to make a pocket out of this page. So pockets and flips you can make right out of your page as you are figuring it out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut the side off. It's easier to cut it when you've got a big page, because we're going to end up with enough to make probably like a tag or a belly band or a border or something out of what's left. So do I want this and have that for the tag and that for the tag, or do I want this? I kind of like this for a tag. Or actually, we're flipping it up, aren't we? Yeah, so, okay, so we're going to cut off over here. Okay, line it up. Line it up. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to take this, figure out where we get to fold it over. Okay, there's that. I'm going to flip it up, fold it over. Okay, and this is going to be our pocket. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so there's that page. So we got one more page. And this one has the music on this side. I think we're okay on the white on the round that side, but yeah, we might. Okay, what are we going to do with this? I think we're going to. Okay, so let's go ahead and take the white from around this. Again, before, it's just going to be easier. I see on a couple of them, I did not do the cutting before, and so that's going to be harder. Taking my cutter to the top, pulling it down, because then you have pressure coming towards you and you'll have less chance of your paper moving. And I've had other cutters. These are still my favorite. These are my favorite. These old school Fiskars. Okay. So this is what we've got. kind of like this coloring. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to come across here. And we're going to come across, cut right down here. Okay, I'm going to do this first this time because I want to be able to cut. Okay, so now remember, this was printed on both sides. It already had the craft music, but I messed it up. Okay, so this one could go, and it could have a border tuck on it. Okay, that's what we're gonna do here. I can always cut it off if I don't like it. Okay. Okay, so there's all my pages. Let's take a look what we've got. And then we've got, see, if it's going to be harder, but that's okay. This, I'm hoping, I don't know, it'll fit. Yep, it's 1.5 inches. So we'll be able to go in and do a tag that way, a tag this way. Okay, we can flip it up and have one tag. We can cut it and have two. But no matter what, I think that's going to be cool. Then this one, I can cut this. When I go in and cut it, I can cut it to be 2.5 inches. And then I would be able to have that on it. The same with this one. I can cut it just a little bit and have it so that it's 2.5 inches. And be able to use that. And then this one, I'll cut that piece. Okay. But that is working out really well, being able to have that right there in my whirly thing. It's a little lazy Susan. Makes it easy to have to use. Okay. So these are the pages that we have. We're going to go ahead and put the kids back. They go after the library card, before the star. I think that's my favorite thing right here, is that star. Okay. So now I have, I don't know if you've seen all these pages made yet. Ooh, kind of like, I like those colors with that. Of course, the balls would look great. Okay, so this one with the balls next to that, I like that. Okay, so I'm going to grab out my cinch, put it in. That gives me a page. I printed on cardstock. So I think it's going to be, it's great for the size. Okay, now remember I said I wanted to put the little, these, okay, next to them. There's 2 times that they have tea, I think. I think they're having breakfast, and then I think there's, here she's having tea. Okay, that could go there, and then, oh yeah. Okay, so that's going there. it needs to be cut down. I did not cut these down yet. Okay. So we'll cut the white part off the top. We'll use this as our guide. Look how helpful she is. Helping her little brother. Clothes to wear and food to eat. So maybe clothes to wear should go, maybe that should be the, maybe that should be the one with the, I don't like that as much. But it could go here. Okay. So is that one the right size? Yes. Okay, so pull out the cinch. Make sure we're on the we've got it set up for the right page. Okay. So that's gonna go, and then I think we'll do the clothing next. I think that'll be cute. And they're two different lengths. Okay. Remember, I still have all the things to put away. Okay. All the embellishments to add. Oh, so you can see the clothes a little bit from the side. I'll think about, I might even make this. Oh, I like that. That turned, didn't even check that. I like that. It turned out. Okay, so the other, well, when we find it, it's inside there. It needs to be cut. Okay, so that got that. Okay. I kind of like that. What do you think? I like that. I like that. Okay. That's going in there. So you get the colors from the ball page. That works out good. Okay, yeah, I like that. And then depending on what we put on here can bring it in a little bit more. Send in its turn the needed rain. So maybe an umbrella, something to do with rain can go here. Okay. I'm thinking this might be a good page for the, yeah, I think we're going to put this here. I do have bird napkins that I wanted to do. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, that works out because like it matches that. Okay. Love it. Love it, love it. There she is. Okay, this is the one that needs to be cut down just a little, like just a smidge. I think we'll cut it off the bottom because we don't change any of the plates really by cutting it off the bottom. I'm really liking I put like a magazine holder and taped it to the little plastic drawers that are next to me down below. And it's holding those and they're not falling over. Well, they fall over a little bit, but nothing like they were constantly falling over before. Okay, so we're going to add little plates here. You've got the beautiful God is in all the love we feel for playmates, families, and friends. Okay, love it. Right there on the swing. This is our music. Okay. Okay. Okay, does every... Okay, I like this with this, but I'm thinking I might like this better with this, or this better. Oh, I'm going to have to glue that down. I'm leaving the star page the way it is. I love this. Okay. Kind of like that. Okay, I wouldn't like that, but how about this? This, and then that. I like that. I'm leaving it. Okay, I'm leaving that. We got bubbles. Okay, so this is the one. Oh, I like that. Next to that. And that. And I like those colors with that. Don't like that. Okay. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that transition. Okay. From the... Okay, there we go. This has the flip-up pocket page. This is my rolling stamp page. I do have more bubble pages, and I do have more leaf print pages that I can add as well. But right now we're adding the required items. Okay, I like that, and I like that. I think with this, because I did use, I used the Friday freebie to make my 6 antique ribbon closure things. So I know I've got my 12. Okay, so I have this, I have this, I have that. me do like that. Now I need to do, I'm going to be doing something to this, but this could be a border tuck. And that would finish this page out. Okay, I like it. Okay. Okay, and then this brown goes with that. That's kind of on, it'll all show up. And this is, remember, this page got eco-dyed over the top. So, yeah. So, are you guys ready for new challenge? I think the Patreons will see my finished journal first. Because the way this week, it's a short month. I'm running right up into the end of the month. Okay, so yeah, so those all got in there. Let me look. Yep, everybody's in. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so so all of my requirements are done. I've got my 12 Dear Julie Julie pages in there. I used several Dear Julie Julie digital kits from the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop and Patreon. So, yeah, so let's see. You need to use 2. So this was from Patreon, and the paid Patreons received that. I did use some of the children's, or the antique Bible verse cards and the children Bible verse cards from the Etsy shop. There's my bubble. This is from Patreon. Far Away. This is Far Away. I don't know, remember if that's regular. Yeah, it's regular Far Away. We've got Blue Hollyhocks and Daisies, and Mimi's Quilt, or Mama's Quilt. Mama's Quilt. Then we have Spring Blossom Kit, and this is Patreon, and this is Friday Freebies. This is from the Far Away. And we did a flip. Okay. Far Away. And then this is the Far Away Eco Dyed Kit. There's our leaf print. Far Away. Blue Hollyhocks and Daisies. Yeah. Another one from the children's. This is Far Away, and this is from the children's kit. This is from the book that I'm using. This was music that I had, that somebody had given me. And these pages are from the little book, my extra children's book. Okay, so I still have my my ephemera to add, and then we'll have this all finished. But right now, I got to go get a sneak peek ready for the diamond Patreons. And so the diamond, emerald, pearl, topaz, and golden Patreons, they get a sneak peek. Usually it's on the 27th. We're going to do it a day early since our month is short. Which means that tomorrow will be our details video. I hope to see you there. Video will premiere at 9:30 Pacific Standard Time because it is a Sunday. So make a note of that. We'll see you tomorrow with the details for the March Junk Journal Challenge. Amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.